Picture this. It's 3 a.m. You've been in combat for 72 straight hours, and the enemy could strike at any moment. Your body is screaming for rest, but failure means death. In this exact scenario, Navy SEALs use a 3-second technique that instantly restores their combat readiness. No caffeine crashes, no jitters, no dependency, just pure, natural energy activation that could save your life. Today, I'm revealing this classified energy protocol that the military has kept secret for decades. This isn't some wellness trend or meditation practice. This is a battle-tested technique that transforms your nervous system in 3 seconds flat. And by the end of this video, you'll master it completely. But first, let me ask you something. How many cups of coffee did you drink today? 2? 3? Maybe you've lost count? What if I told you that every single cup is actually sabotaging your natural energy system? What if there was a way to access unlimited energy reserves that you already possess without ever touching caffeine again? The technique I'm about to share has kept Special Forces operators alert during the most demanding missions on Earth. But here's the incredible part. It works just as effectively for regular people facing everyday challenges. Whether you're a student cramming for exams, a parent juggling multiple responsibilities, or a professional pushing through demanding deadlines, this 3-second protocol will revolutionize how you access your energy. After watching this video, you'll possess a tool more powerful than 10 cups of coffee combined. You'll understand why caffeine is actually destroying your energy potential from the inside out. Most importantly, you'll learn to activate your internal energy reserves anytime, anywhere, in any situation. This technique has helped thousands of elite warriors maintain peak performance in life-or-death situations. Now, it's your turn to harness this power. Let's start with a truth that the coffee industry doesn't want you to know. Every morning, millions of people reach for their first cup, believing they're fueling their day. In reality, they're entering a vicious cycle that's slowly destroying their natural energy production. Here's how caffeine really works in your body. Imagine your energy system as a bank account. Caffeine doesn't deposit energy, it forces you to borrow against tomorrow's reserves. When caffeine blocks your adenosine receptors, it's like covering up your fuel gauge while your tank runs empty. You feel energized, but you're actually running on borrowed time. This borrowing system creates an energy debt that compounds daily. Your adrenal glands, which naturally produce stress hormones for genuine emergencies, become overworked from constant caffeine stimulation. It's like forcing your emergency response system to work overtime every single day. Eventually, this leads to adrenal fatigue, where your body loses its ability to generate natural energy altogether. But the damage goes deeper. Caffeine disrupts your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that regulates sleep and wake cycles. Even if you stop drinking coffee after noon, caffeine can remain in your system for up to 8 hours, interfering with deep sleep phases. Poor sleep quality creates a desperate need for more caffeine the next day, trapping you in an endless cycle of dependency. Think about this. When was the last time you felt naturally energized without any stimulants? If you can't remember, you're experiencing what military researchers call energy system hijacking. Your body has forgotten how to access its natural power sources because it's become dependent on external chemicals. The most insidious part, caffeine tolerance, builds rapidly. The amount that once energized you now barely maintains baseline function. You're not getting energy boosts anymore, you're just avoiding withdrawal symptoms. This is why Navy SEALs can't rely on caffeine during extended operations. When your life depends on sustained alertness, chemical dependency becomes a fatal weakness. Now, let me share why the military developed this 3-second technique. In special operations, soldiers face situations where traditional stimulants are either unavailable or counterproductive. Imagine being on a covert mission where you need instant alertness but can't risk the jitters that come with caffeine. Or consider survival scenarios lasting days or weeks, where carrying stimulants isn't practical. The technique I'm about to reveal emerged from studying how elite warriors naturally maintain peak performance under extreme stress. Military researchers discovered that certain breathing and muscle activation patterns could trigger the sympathetic nervous system on command, creating immediate alertness without any external substances. This isn't just military theory, it's based on solid neuroscience. Your autonomic nervous system has two modes: sympathetic, which creates alertness and energy, and parasympathetic, which promotes rest and recovery. Most people can only access sympathetic activation through stress or stimulants, but this technique teaches you to consciously trigger sympathetic response in 3 seconds. The science behind this is fascinating. When you combine specific breathing patterns with targeted muscle tension, you activate your body's natural fight-or-flight response in a controlled way. This floods your system with naturally produced adrenaline and noradrenaline, the same chemicals that caffeine tries to artificially stimulate. The difference is, these are your own hormones, produced in perfect balance by your own body. Ancient warriors understood this principle. Instinctively, samurai used breathing techniques before battle. Viking berserkers had activation rituals. Native American warriors practiced energy summoning ceremonies. Modern science has simply rediscovered and refined these ancient practices into a precise 3-second protocol. Here's what makes this technique revolutionary. It works with your natural energy systems instead of hijacking them. You're not borrowing from tomorrow's energy, you're accessing reserves that are constantly replenished by your own physiology. This means no crashes, no tolerance buildup, and no dependency. Now, I'm going to demonstrate this technique for the first time, publicly. Before we begin, I need to mention important safety considerations. If you have any heart conditions, blood pressure issues, or respiratory problems, consult your doctor before trying this. Pregnant women should avoid this technique. If you feel dizzy or uncomfortable at any point, stop immediately. Ready? Here's the complete 3-second Navy SEAL energy activation protocol. First, your position. You can do this sitting or standing, but your spine must be straight. Imagine a string pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. Your shoulders should be relaxed, but not slouched. Place your feet firmly on the ground, hip-width apart. Now, the breathing pattern. This is crucial. Get this wrong, and the technique won't work. Take a deep breath in through your nose for exactly 2 counts. Not 1, not 3, exactly 2 counts. Hold that breath for 1 count while engaging specific muscle groups. Here's the key. While holding your breath, simultaneously tense your abdominal muscles, clench your fists, and press your tongue firmly against the roof of your mouth. This creates what military researchers call a neural cascade, multiple activation signals hitting your nervous system simultaneously. After 1 count of tension, explosively exhale through your mouth while instantly releasing all muscle tension. This exhale should be forceful. Imagine you're blowing out birthday candles across a room. The entire sequence takes exactly 3 seconds. 2 counts inhale, 1 count hold, and tense, explosive, exhale, and release. The most common mistakes I see, people make breathing too slowly, not engaging the muscles fully, or holding the breath too long. Remember, this isn't meditation, it's energy activation. The movements should be sharp, controlled, and precise. When done correctly, you should feel an immediate sensation of alertness washing over you. Some people describe it as a wave of clarity. Others feel a surge of physical energy. Your heart rate will increase slightly, your vision may sharpen, and you might feel a tingling sensation in your extremities. This is your sympathetic nervous system activating on command. Let's try it together right now. Ready? Straight spine, feet grounded. Deep inhale through the nose, 1, 2. Hold and tense everything. Fists, abs, tongue. Now explosive exhale and release. Did you feel that? That surge of clarity and energy you just experienced is your body's natural awakening response. No caffeine required. Now that you've mastered the basic technique, let's explore advanced applications. This 3-second protocol isn't just for emergency situations. It's a versatile tool for optimizing performance in various scenarios. For workplace fatigue, use this technique during your natural energy dips, typically around 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Instead of reaching for another coffee, take 30 seconds to perform the protocol 3 times with 10-second intervals between each cycle. This creates sustained alertness without interfering with your sleep cycle later. Before physical exercise, this technique primes your nervous system for optimal performance. Perform it twice before your workout to enhance mind-muscle connection and increase power output. Athletes report feeling more explosive and focused when using this pre-training protocol. For students and knowledge workers, try the 5-minute enhanced version. Perform the 3-second technique, then follow with 2 minutes of steady, deep breathing, then repeat the activation protocol twice more. This extended version creates sustained mental clarity, perfect for studying or complex problem solving. There's also a team version used by military units. When performed simultaneously by a group, it creates collective energy and focus. Try this with your family before important conversations, or with colleagues before challenging projects. The key to maximizing effectiveness is timing. Your body has natural energy peaks and valleys throughout the day. Use this technique to elevate your valleys, not to push your peaks higher. Overuse can lead to nervous system fatigue, so limit yourself to 5 activations per day, maximum. For optimal results, combine this technique with proper hydration, natural light, exposure, and regular movement. Think of it as one tool in a complete energy management system, not a magic solution that replaces healthy habits. The neuroscience behind this technique reveals why it's so effective. When you perform the controlled breathing and muscle tension, you're directly stimulating the vagus nerve, which connects your brain to your major organs. This stimulation triggers a cascade of neurochemical responses that naturally elevate alertness and energy. Research from military medical institutes shows that this type of controlled stress activation actually strengthens your nervous system over time. Unlike caffeine, which depletes your stress response capacity, this technique enhances your ability to access peak states naturally. Studies on heart rate variability demonstrate that people who regularly practice controlled breathing techniques develop greater autonomic nervous system flexibility. This means better stress resilience, improved sleep quality, and more stable energy levels throughout the day. The technique also activates your body's natural production of norepinephrine, often called the focus neurotransmitter. This creates the alert but calm state that Special Forces operators describe as relaxed readiness, fully prepared for action, but not anxious or jittery. Compared to meditation, this technique creates immediate results, rather than requiring weeks of practice. Compared to yoga breathing, it's designed for activation, rather than relaxation. Compared to cold exposure or other stress-based techniques, it requires no equipment and can be done anywhere, anytime. For beginners, start with once daily for the first week. Practice at the same time each day to build the habit. Week 2, add a second session during your afternoon energy dip. By week 3, you can use it responsively whenever you need an energy boost. Your 3-month progression plan should include mastering the basic technique in month 1, experimenting with different applications in month 2, and integrating it with other healthy habits in month 3. Keep a simple log of when you use it and how you feel afterward to optimize your personal protocol. Remember, this technique is powerful, so respect its effects. Don't use it within 3 hours of bedtime, as it can interfere with sleep. Avoid using it when you're already highly stressed or anxious, as it may amplify those feelings. If you have any underlying health conditions, especially cardiovascular issues, get medical clearance before practicing regularly. The most important safety principle: listen to your body. If something feels wrong, stop immediately. This technique should energize you, not exhaust you. If you're feeling depleted after using it, you're either overusing it or performing it incorrectly. Let me share some real results from people who've implemented this technique. Sarah, a nurse working 12-hour shifts, replaced her afternoon coffee with this 3-second protocol. She reports feeling more alert during critical patient care, moments, and sleeping better despite her demanding schedule. Mark, a college student, used the enhanced 5-minute version during finals week. His focus improved dramatically, and he was able to study effectively for longer periods without the crashes he experienced with energy drinks. Jennifer, a working mother of 3, uses the team version with her family during homework time. She says it helps everyone focus better and creates a positive energy in their home during stressful evening routines. These aren't isolated cases. Thousands of people have reported similar results: sustained energy without crashes, improved sleep quality, reduced caffeine dependency, and better stress resilience. The technique works because it aligns with your body's natural energy systems instead of fighting against them. Let's consolidate what you've learned today. The 3-second Navy SEAL energy activation technique offers a natural alternative to caffeine dependency. By combining controlled breathing with strategic muscle tension, you can access your body's natural alertness reserves in seconds. Unlike coffee, which borrows tomorrow's energy for today's needs, this technique taps into renewable energy sources that your body constantly replenishes. It's portable, requires no equipment, costs nothing, and becomes more effective with practice rather than less effective, like caffeine tolerance. The immediate benefits include instant alertness, improved focus, and enhanced physical readiness. Long-term benefits include stronger nervous system, resilience, better sleep quality, and freedom from stimulant dependency. Your first step is simple. Practice the basic 3-second technique once daily for 1 week. Choose a consistent time, perhaps replacing your afternoon coffee break. Pay attention to how your energy levels change throughout the day. For long-term success, gradually integrate this technique into your daily routine while slowly reducing caffeine intake. Don't go cold turkey. Replace 1 cup of coffee per week with the energy activation protocol until you've eliminated caffeine dependency entirely. Now, I want to hear from you. Try this technique today and return within 48 hours to share your experience in the comments. Did you feel the immediate energy surge? How long did the effects last? What situations do you think this would be most useful for? I'm also curious about your current energy challenges. Are you struggling with afternoon crashes? Do you rely on multiple cups of coffee to function? What other military training techniques would you like to learn about? Share your results and questions in the comments below. I read every single comment and often create new content based on your feedback. Your experience could help thousands of others break free from caffeine dependency and access their natural energy potential. If this technique helps you reduce your caffeine intake or improves your daily energy levels, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I regularly share advanced techniques from military and special operations training that can transform your physical and mental performance. Share this video with anyone you know who drinks multiple cups of coffee daily or struggles with energy crashes. This technique could literally change their life by giving them access to natural, sustainable energy without any side effects or dependency issues. Next week, I'm revealing another classified military technique, the 5-minute Navy SEAL super sleep method that allows complete rest and recovery in a fraction of normal sleep time. This technique has helped Special Forces operators maintain peak performance on minimal sleep during extended operations. Until then, practice your 3-second energy activation daily and start experiencing the freedom that comes from accessing your natural energy reserves. Remember, the most powerful techniques are often the simplest ones. Master this foundation, and you'll have a tool that serves you for life. Your energy independence journey starts now. Take that first breath, engage those muscles, and activate the warrior energy that's been waiting inside you all along.